Hi, I'm Jane, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to add sashings, cornerstones and setting triangles to finish the Tiny Treasures quilt top. All the cutting instructions can be downloaded free from my website. Please scan the QR code. Also available is the pattern for the complete Tiny Treasures quilt. It includes all the cutting instructions, making up instructions for the entire quilt, and full photography. Just scan the QR code or click on the link in the description below. Measure your blocks to make sure they are all the same size. If not, you may want to add frames to all of them and trim these down to a size you like. From the sashing fabric, cut your strips to the length of your blocks and the chosen width. And from your cornerstones, cut the squares to the chosen size. And remember, all the measurements are free to download from my website. For your side triangles, cut out 2 large squares from your backing fabric. Cut across the diagonal once to make 2 half triangles. You will need 4 of these triangles for this layout. For the corner triangles, cut out 1 smaller square from your backing fabric. Cut across the diagonal twice to make 4 half triangles. You will need 4 of these triangles for this layout. Begin by laying out all your blocks in the quilt layout. Then add the sashings in blue and the cornerstones in red. And then add your side and corner triangles. Now we're ready to start sewing the quilt top together. Begin by sewing the sashing strips together. Sew the cornerstones and the sashing strips together as shown with the blue arrows. Press the seams towards the sashing strips and set to one side. Then sew the sashing strips onto the top of the blocks. Sew the blocks together in columns and then sew a final strip onto the bottom of the block in each column. Press the seams towards the sashing strips. Now add the side triangles. Sew the side triangles onto the ends of the columns of blocks, shown here with the stars. Press the seams towards the sashing strips. Do not sew the corner triangles on yet. Now you're going to sew it all together. You do this by sewing the sashing and cornerstone strips to the sides of the border columns. Match the seams of the cornerstones with the sashing on the blocks. Press the seams towards the sashing strips. And finally, we're going to add the corner triangles to the quilt top. Find the centre point along the long edge of the triangle and the centre point along the sashing. Match these points and sew with a 1/4 inch seam. Press the seams towards the triangles and then trim the sides of the quilts by cutting off those pointy cornerstones. Congratulations! You have made the Tiny Treasures quilt.